Hey guys, you know me. I love me some grungy greens. So when I saw the new palette from Cosmic Brushes, I'm just so tempted. But then when I started looking at it a little bit more, it started looking a little familiar to me. So I'm going to attempt to dupe this palette today. Hi, I'm Jana. I am an eyeshadow addict. If you love eyeshadow content, then please be sure to subscribe before you leave. Now let's get started. All right, guys, I got everything set up. I'm hoping you guys can see everything okay. Got a towel down so I don't make too much of a mess on my table. I'm going to pull up the swatches on my phone. I have got to remember to try to stay in shot so you guys can see what the heck I'm doing. So I'm very good at getting out of frame. We'll get it one of these days, guys. So when I first started seeing this palette, I was like completely drooling over it. You know how it is, greens, grunge. And then I started thinking that it reminded me of something. And the palettes that I think it reminded me of the most were, what do you guys think? There's probably going to be some in here that I'll have to find in other palettes and that, but this is what I'm going to start swatching. This is what I'm going to start swatching first to see how well it matches. Also, I apologize if you hear any background noise. I'm in my living room. It is so beautiful today. It's like 70s. This never happens. I got my windows, my doors open. So if you hear wind chimes, animals, kids, I apologize. All right, so my plan is to go through the mattes first, get those finished, and then I'm going to start going through the shimmers. All right, so the first shimmer I'm going to start with, the first one here at the very bottom, kind of looks like a very light greenish, almost white borderline. I know I don't have that in here, so I'm going to have to look that in another palette. Then I have this next medium color green. Kind of curious if this would be the same. Let's see what this looks like. This has more of a yellow undertone. Yeah, that's a little bit more yellow. Maybe towards the yellow. Well, we've got all those yellows too. So I'm going to look for that color in a different one. So next, let's try that next third dark green matte. And I got quite a few in here. So let's start with this one. And I feel like theirs is a little bit darker. Let's try this one. Yeah, I think that's pretty close. All right, so for right now, I'm going to take this one out and set it to the side. I don't know, I got a staple over there. I actually want to come back to these first greens really quick. I picked up the Secret Garden from Bella Beauty Bar. I have some greens in here, so I'm kind of curious to see if any of these will match. I'm going to start with this one. This one looks like it has a bit more green to it, but I'm not positive that I have one that is lighter than this. So for right now, I am going to pull this one out. Oh, come on, maybe putting a mark in there. Maybe just be easier to use my fingers on that one. All right, so we're gonna pull that one out for right now. And then we have this next green, which is kind of in the middle, and I don't really see any in here that would probably be close. Let's watch that one. Yeah, just a little too dark. Let's try this one though, and yeah, that one's a little more green. The one in the picture to me is looking more like this, where it has like a green brown color to it. So I think that's going to be it for those. I am still looking for the green, the middle tone green between the light and the dark. Now I'm going to start swatching these yellows and the tan color to see if I can find anything in here. If I can get the majority out of these palettes, it would just be a lot easier because then I don't have to hunt for more shadows. All right, so the next one is going to be kind of a light brown tan. I'm going to try this one first. These ones have more yellow, so I'm not really, no, that one has more yellow. I think this one might be a little too dark. Oh yeah, that's too dark. Let's try this one. Am I in frame? I am. Good job, Janet. Okay, this one's looking a little more close. Yeah, I like that. And even if mine are not exactly the same, this way I'm kind of like personalizing it to the colors that I would really like. Oh, I missed a dark. Where am I at? Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to come back. You know what? Let me look because there's a very dark brown I missed between the green. We got a black, and then what is that next color? What is that? It's like not quite black. Hmm. Yeah, I noticed they do that in their palettes. They put like a black, and then they put one that's almost like a black. And you know what? Let's since we're right here, let's try this black. Which I don't really think the blacks are gonna matter that much. So I'm gonna pull this one out, grab that one. Okay, so that's our black. Then I need a really, really dark brown. All right, so for the really dark brown, we're gonna try this one. That's beautiful. I think I'm gonna go with that one. And I think if it's built up a little bit, it would be pretty close. And then what is this last one? It must be like a really, really dark, rich green, which I don't have in these. So I'm gonna have to do two greens I'm looking for still. Now I'm gonna go for this orangish yellow color. Let's see. Let's try this one first. Am I in frame? Theme of the day. Am I in frame? Ooh, that is beautiful. But not quite what we're looking for. Let me try. Let's try this one. Did I already try this one? Okay, I think that's probably closer. Pretty happy with that. Where does this one go? And now we want that yellow. All right, two to choose from. And it's very bright, so let's try this one first. Okay. I don't know. In the picture, it looks almost more like fluorescent yellow. I'm gonna try this one, but I think I'm gonna try some different palettes and look for. Running out of room here. A lot of times too, when I go back to edit, I'll be like, "Ooh, I wish I would have used that one." Yeah, I think we're gonna use. I think we're gonna look for more of a pastel yellow for that one. All right, and the next is going to be this burnt orange. I'm going to try this one first. Oh, that's beautiful. It looks pretty close to me. And then it looks like we have a white in here. All right, so we have that one. And then I have, it basically looks like it's probably that same tone, but darker. Did I already try swatching this one? Let me try swatching next to this one. No, that's more red. Let's try this one here. Oh, you know what? Okay, we are going to grab. All right, I also have my rust palette. So let's see what we have in here. So I have this one. Oh, but boy, let's do this one. Let's compare it next to that one. Yeah, this one's more of a pumpkin, and this one's more of a brick. And in the picture, all right, so we're gonna stick with that one. Now I'm looking for this last one, that very rich. Is that too dark? Did I swatch this one, right? Yeah. No, maybe I didn't. I think it's going more towards this, but a little deeper. So let's see if we can deepen this up. Yeah, I think that's pretty close. Because this one's more of a brown in there. This is more of a brown. This is more of that nice rust color. So I think we're going to stick with that. All right. Which one was it? I think it was this one. I think that's the one we decided on. All right. So we did get quite a few of the melts. Definitely found some more palettes to go through. So let's start with Cosmic Dreamer. And the one I was thinking is quite possibly, let's see what this one looks like. Yeah, that's a little more green. And let me check this one out. It's not quite deep enough to be that dark green or that dark brownish green. All right, I grabbed another stack of palettes. These are some Cindy Grace shadows. I figure I can use this white in here. Just set that one out. I'm not really seeing anything else in here that might, maybe like this one, but thank you. Let's see. Yeah, I think the other one would go better. I wanted to check this green. Oh, that's so pretty. Yeah, not quite the same as the swatches though. Okay, I just wanted to at least grab the white out of there. All right, now we have Flower Moon, and I wanted to check how this one looks. Okay, I don't think, well, if I really build this one up, it could be pretty close. You know, I'm just going to set this one to the side. If I don't see one, then I will come back to it. And then in this one, I wanted to check. I know it doesn't seem like this one would go, but that first light, yeah, no, it doesn't. That first one is just so light, borderline green. So I just wanted to check it out. Let me check this yellow out also while I have it. All right, and Strawberry Moon. Why did I grab this? Oh, the yellow. Yes, I knew there was a reason. Yeah, I don't think this one is going to be, this is more of a pale yellow. Okay. Not gonna lie, I thought these mats were going to be a lot easier to dupe than this. All right, the one I wanted to check in here, oh, was this green right here for that light shade. Yeah, not quite light enough. And we have Sorcerer's Smoke. I wanted to check this one. Let's see how that one was looking. Yeah, that's a little too light green. Let's try this one for that first shade. Nope, that one's too bright. Let's try this yellow. This yellow might look close. Although the one in the swatch looks like it has a lot more white in it. So, okay, let's come back to the Gemini one. I want to compare these dark greens. We're going to have to pick one. This one was that one. And then let's see this one. Yeah, this one's just not quite dark enough. All right, so I think we're going to go with this one for the dark green. All right, guys, maybe Davina will save my day. Found a yellow, and then I also found this, which might be what I need for that dark green. So I'm going to swatch this yellow first. Oh, and I have a nice, you know, I'm going to switch this white out too, because that one looks like a bright white, and this one's kind of an off white. And then I'm going to try this for the dark green. Yep, I think that's what we're going to go with. Which one did I have for the dark one at first? This one? Let's compare. So by looking at the swatches, I'm going to say it's more towards the brown. So I'm going to keep this one. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm just missing that medium toned brown, green, excuse me. I'm delirious at this point. Okay, boy, let's see what we got. Not quite. The one in the swatch is a bit brighter. Yeah, these are a bit more dull. I love this palette. Okay. Oh, it's good. Well, let me swatch this one anyways. Let's swatch it up here. Now I can already tell this has more green in it. So I'm pretty happy with that one. All right, so at this point, I think we are probably just going to have to make do with what we got. I think we're just probably going to have to substitute another color. And I mean, if I'm off by one shade, it's not going to be enough for me to run out and buy the palette, if you know what I mean. All right, so I'm missing the next shade. Let's go into this one. Okay. And it's going to be a shimmer. Why do I have these two here? Oh, is this what I decided on? Now I'm really confused on what I got going on over here. All right, what do I have this one for? These two must be this. Wow, those are very close. I think this one is going to be more. So I think I'm going to put this one back. All right. I was going to say we have like way too many. Let me wipe this one off now. All right. All right, so I'm still missing the next green. This one would be the next one. Okay, that's looking pretty close to me. This one's not spot on, but you know, honestly, this is what I would do if I was just using it. Ooh, that one really flaked. I would just add some white to it. See how close it looks now? So that is probably what I would do if I was to use this shadow. All right, the next color matte is going to be this really, man, yeah, I'm missing. All right, that's the black. That's the brown. I'm missing the dark. Which one did I decide on that one? Oh, great. Which one did I decide on that dark one? That rich dark brown. Was it this one? I don't think so. It was like a green brown. I lost it. Oh no, I lost it. Where'd it go? I don't think it's this one, was it? No. Oh man. Just so confused over here. Okay, so I need to go back over and look for that really beautiful. All right, deep, rich green brown. Where did you go? Yeah, I think we're just gonna go for this one for right now. I'm getting a little burnt out on the mats. I've had enough. All right. Okay, so we're up to the brown. We have the black. Okay. After the black is going to be this tan. And I'm not feeling like this is what's showing up. I think it needs to be, let me build it up a little bit more. Yeah, it needs to be a little bit darker. All right, left off at the black. Now let's try this brown. I'm more happy with that. Then it is going to be this kind of orangish yellow shade. I'm happy with that one. Then, okay, why do I have, maybe those are for the next ones. Let's just, next would be this. Let's scoot these down a little bit. All right. And then it's going to be this yellow. Fill it up a little bit. And I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, am I in frame? All right, after the yellow is going to be this one. I really like that color. Now looking at it, the one in the picture looks like it is more orange. You know, let me swatch this one. It's gonna be next. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this one. This one looks like it's more orange on the swatch though. Oh, and I missed. Now I don't, okay, then that's the white one. Let me swatch the white one. So the white one would go here. Okay. I think we're gonna have to replace this one. This one looks more of like an orange pumpkin with a more of a reddish undertone. All right, so that's gonna replace that one. Okay, holy moly. So the other one I need, that green, look for a green. And I'm also gonna start pulling shimmers out. Actually, while I'm here, where is the one I'm looking for? I don't know, is this the one I'm looking for? That one looks like it has like a mint. Ooh, let's see. I think this is gonna be too bright. Yeah, for that first one, yeah, that's a little too bright. All right, I'm gonna go look for a green. Let's see. You know what? I think we're just gonna go with this one. Mats are done. I may kind of zhuzh my shimmers up a little bit. I'm going to start in with this first one. I think this one is going to be too light. Oof. Yeah. The one in, I don't know though. Let's see. All right, guys, I apologize if you can't hear me as well. My battery's dying, so I had to plug it in. All right, so with this color, this one is a little bit lighter. The one in the swatch has a bit of a more blue coming through. I'm pretty sure this one, oh, this one might be a little bit more green, but that's okay. We're gonna try this one. Oh, that one is so pretty though. I don't remember, this one I think was more of a yellow. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Okay, yeah, this one's more of a green. That one's more of a blue. I'm trying to think of, let me go grab some more shimmers. All right, I want to start with this shimmer first. This is my absolute favorite shimmer. It is gorgeous, but it has more of a yellow tone to it. So, and then this is more of that, I just don't like these squishy formula. It's almost like a glitter. You know when they put like that glue texture and type of glitter shades? That's what I don't like about those. Okay, so far the Sydney Grace one is probably the most close. Let's try a couple of these. That one's so pretty too. Okay, yeah, that one, let's see how it's coming off. Wow, this is a bit more difficult to dupe than I thought it was going to be. All right, let's come in over here. Let's see what we got. Let's see what's in this one. Oh, okay. That's a little closer, I think. It's kind of hard to tell in this light. What else am I missing around here? Yeah, I don't think those are gonna match. Oh, you know what? Let's get over here to Lands of Enchantment. All right, let's swatch some of these. That one's got a red base. Let's see this one. That's more of a purple. This one, oh my gosh, this one is stunning. I mean, it just like pops with electric blue, but that's not what we're looking for. All right, and I haven't even got to use this one yet, so not really sure what's in here. This one kind of has a yellow undertone. Oof, okay. Not quite. What else do we got? And more. Let's just start at the top and work our way down, shall we? right, I think that's gonna be like a, yeah, it's like an orange. Oh, let's try this one though. Oh. You know, it's so hard to see. My camera is so far up. It's so hard to see, but wow, that really does kind of look like it. Let's put that one to the side. Yeah, I'm just gonna stand up for a minute. All right, let's see. Did I try these already? Well, that's right, I did try that one, right? Yeah, that's, let's see. Is this the one I tried? Oh, look at that one. That looks really close. Okay, let's set that one to the side, see if we can find one that beats it. All right, I have this other one from Sydney Grace. Oh, okay, that's a little too, we need one that's a bit more lighter in texture. Let's try this one. That's too dark. Wow, that is really, really close. If it was just a little lighter. All right, try any in here we could try. Man, just kind of has like that teal undertone. I still think I'm going more towards, I think it was this one. And I'm not really seeing any in this one. Okay. Did I try in here? I think I did. Yeah, all right. I think, let me swatch them next to each other. Which one did I do? Was it this one? Is it Chill? I think that one's pretty close. Which one was this one? No, that one was a red undertone. If by chance I go through and edit and then I find one that I've changed my mind on and it looked a little bit better in editing, I will let you know before I start doing eye looks. All right, for right now, we're gonna keep that one. Where did I get this one out of? We're gonna move on to the next color, which is this very, very bright gold. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be the right color gold though, but I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch it anyways. Oh, it's so pretty. Yeah, it needs to be just a little bit shinier, I think. Okay, I think this one would go for the one between the pumpkin orange and the white. Set this one to the side. Ow. Pumpkin orange and white, so that would go there. What did I just use? Oh yeah, I used, you know, I'm gonna swatch this one. I wanna see, cause I'm also looking, oh my, that's green. Green, wow, that's so pretty, green to yellow. Let me see if I have anything in here. Don't think that's the same as that color green. Oh, I don't know. That green in there? I might pull this one out for, yeah, I'm gonna pull this one out to use next to, in between the dark brown and that greenish color, which would go right about there. All right, looking for a bronze. You know what, let's see these first. Oh, these are some of my favorites. Nope, yeah, I'm gonna have to go, I just used the palette, let me go get it. All right. It's going to be between this one. Oh, that's more of a copper. I think I'm gonna go with this first one. So I'm gonna go in between the white and that brown. So I have that one and that one. Then I have the next one, which kind of looks, oh, it's got like a reddish undertone. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use this one. What is that one? Between the brown and the yellow? No, the brown and the orange. which is the one I have this bronzed for. I think I am going to switch to this one. Sorry if you guys could hear that and it was annoying. I am going to change this one back to this one. See what this one looks like. Okay, this one, let's see, is that, okay, I think, yeah, I think. So then this one is gonna go up over here. Oh, let's try this one. Ooh. Okay, let me see. I wish I could get a good swatch on here. Okay, I think that one's kind of close. The swatch online is a little bit more brown, but I think it's pretty close. Closer than this one, I would say. All right. Okay, where does this one go? This one's gonna go next to the dark green and maybe like over here. I don't know exactly where these go. We're gonna figure it out in a little bit. So which one am I missing? All right, I found Cold Moon. So I'm gonna see if any of these, but I'm just not really seeing it. I am so sure that, yeah, that looks more like a bronze and then a steel. What to use? I'm sure I have something around here, but at the moment, yeah, I think that's what we're gonna go with. I think we're gonna go with Equinox from Cold Moon. Boy, theirs are really difficult. I mean, they're in there nice and tight, which is nice. You don't have to worry about them coming out. All right, I'm gonna wash this off. Where'd they go? I'm so confused right now. I've been at this for hours now. All right. All right, I am going to go wash this off and then we're going to swatch all these and then I'm going to check to see how similar they are to the ones online. I am going to move that out of the way a little bit. I'm going to start off with this one. Next is going to be this pale. Yeah, I should have mixed it with the white a little bit. Let me put a little white down and then I'm going to mix it. Okay, next is going to be this green. I should have done these a lot smaller. All right, and then after that one is this dark green. I'm going to try to get them a little closer. That's one that's going to need to be built up a little bit. Then it is going to be this shimmer. Oh no, I am missing one. I was so close. All right, so the next one is this shimmer, right? Is that right? Oh, that's so pretty. All right, then it's going to be this. No, I just swatched that one. I'm so confused. It's going to be this one, this dark one. Yeah. Okay. Okay, then after that one, I evidently do not have, because this one goes between those two. So that must be the one I'm missing. Let's see what it looks like online. So I still need the bronzed color. Let me go see what it looks like on Instagram. Pull it up for you guys. Oh, that is so pretty. With that, I think we're gonna go with this one. We're gonna try this one first. Okay, I am gonna go wash my arm again. Let's see that. So that one would go here, and then I'm gonna try to re-swatch everything. It's kind of like a, is that right? Oh, let's see what it looks like. Yeah, I don't think that color is right either. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and keep swatching and then see how it turns out. All right, so the ones I'm going to be changing are this one. There needs to be a bit more orange in it. So I'm not happy with that one. Okay, the next one I want to change is this green, because the one I see has more of a forest green in it. So I need to put that one back. Okay, so I think I know which one I'm gonna change this one out to. Then we got this one, that one, that one. This one is just too green, and the one in there is a bit more yellowish orange, it looks like. So which one is this one? That one right here. That one's gonna go back. That one I'm happy with. Yeah, that one's more yellow. I'm really happy with these two. They're not exactly the same, but they're pretty good. All right, and then we got the yellows. This one is not quite as shiny as, I think I'm gonna look for a different one for this one. And then that one and that one, I'm happy with those. And then this one, did I already take that one out? Yeah, I already took that one out. All right, so we're gonna replace those four. So what am I looking at? Oh yeah, I wanna replace this orange one. All right, I have no idea where I left off yesterday. Okay, I did replace, yeah, I replaced this one. I used this one from a, I used this one from a Divina. So I changed that one out. So I'm still needing the bronzed. And then, yeah, I think I changed that one. I wanted more of a forest green. So I think that's what we went with. I am going to swatch everything in just a little bit, but I just need to find a bronzed shade. I'm just not really sure. Try some of these. That's hot. All right, so I got, let me get this one a little bit darker. Let's try this one. Too dark. And then I was thinking, since I'm looking for a bronze shade, I might as well work out with the bronze palette. All right, we got a lot to choose from in here. Let's try this one first. But the one in the picture looks like it has a little less orange to it. Ooh, that's too dark. That one looks like it has more orange. Yeah, the one in the picture looks like it might have a little bit more yellow. Is that one close? All right, I'm going to swatch this and see how it's looking and then go from there. Here first. Yeah, see, it's just not quite orange enough. Let me go back to, let's see if this one has a little bit more orange. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, that one's so pretty. You know what? I think we're gonna go with that one. My shimmers might be a little bit lighter than some of theirs, but I think I'm gonna be pretty happy with the selection. I think, yeah, this one's too white. I am going to switch this one out. Oops. Oh, here we go. I think this is it. Yep, 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 yep. All right. And 19. Oh no, I'm still missing one. I am missing the forest green. You know, I'm going to try it on this hand so I don't have to. That's pretty darn close right there. Oh, and let me see. I can't remember if there was one in this one or not. Yeah. All right, I think it's going to be between one of these two. Let's see. I think I'm going to go with this one because this one has more of a bluish tint. Let me build it up a little bit more. Yeah, that one has more of a bluish tint to it. Let me see if I have any other ones that are close. Okay, let's try this one here. And let's try this one. All right, I'm thinking this one. Yeah, I think that's probably the closest I'm going to have. That is it. I think we are as close as we're going to get. Now, what do you guys think? Do you guys think it is similar to... All right, guys, I'm pretty happy with this. I think we're going to go create some looks. All right, guys, now it's time for the fun part. Now, I said if I edited and I saw some that I just wasn't really happy with, I was going to switch them out, and I did. I actually switched two out. I had originally this one, which was in the place of this was, I believe, Hash from 420. This is the original one I had, and then I switched it out, but it was just too dark, so I switched it back to that one. The other one I switched was the one right next to it, and I had switched it for, I believe it was this one, but this one was just too green when I swatched it out. So I again went in back with this original. All right, guys, we're going to get ready to do a look. All right, guys, this is the final look. I love how this turned out. It reminds me of one of those golden leaves in fall that starts to fade. It is so, so pretty. And to be completely honest with you, if I had not done this palette, I probably never would have combined these colors together. So I'm so happy that I did this. Even though it took me like 2 hours to swatch all of the shades, that day I was like, whew, I don't know if this is worth it, but I love the way this turned out. I think it's so, so pretty. I mean, it is fall. Let me tell you what I finished off with. For blush, I went in with Lynx. This is the cream blush from Melt Cosmetics. For lip liner, I went in with BFF2 and then I blended it out with BFF from ColourPop. Extra Toasty from Dosa Colors. And then I talked about this in my last little video. This is gorgeous. This is from Sydney Grace. It's called Michelle. It's a lip, they call them lip toppers. It's a lip gloss. It's beautiful. It's that perfect shade of not yellow, not gold, that beautiful in between that I'm always looking for, especially in shimmers. So I'm so, so happy with this. All right, guys, I think that's it. We're ready for the next look. All right, guys, it's time for some grungy greens. All right, guys, this is the final look. I love the way it turned out. I do want to say when I was doing this look, it reminded me of a certain palette, and it is the Heather Austin and Adept palette. I mean, you could so easily just go in with this yellow and this green, and then this color is so similar to the one on the lid if you have this palette. But let me tell you what I finished off with. For blush, I went in with Juicy Cheeks from Blend Bunny, and I went in with Tangy. I topped it with a Get Groovy highlighter palette from Unearthly, and I went in with Slick. I also, the inner corner was a little too dark, so I went in with Slick for the inner corner also. For the lower lash line, I went in with number 7, Rhea from Moya Cosmetics. BFF and BFF2 for lip liner, ColourPop. Tease from Melt. And then lastly, told you, I'm going to use it till she's gone. Honey, I'm Home from Dosa Colors. And as for duping the Undergrowth palette, I just have to say that I think I have so many in my collection that I probably won't be picking it up. And especially there's just so many greens in here. I'm very excited to see the looks that everybody comes out with once they start using them. And if you like this type of video, I'm going to be doing a couple more coming up. So consider subscribing before you leave. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was a lot of work. I'm not going to lie. 2 hours of swatching. It was a lot. So I hope you guys did enjoy this. And if you did, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.